because they came in time and they'll be waiting for the other team. So already they're gonna get from me 10 grades already extra.
10?
Yeah.
At least 5. So
No.
that other group,
Other group I will deduct 10.
Oh.
Yes, this is Bahrain. Yeah, not Rwanda. I am jury from Bahrain, he's jury from Rwanda.
Yes, balance.
Thank you. My name is Prudence from Group 1. I thank the member of the group for the great job. So we find that the outcome, the issue, should I explain it? So we were supposed to select a socioeconomic issue we want to focus on. So we chose this, the dropout from school. Then, based on data with the 5 cycles of planning, we were trying to achieve an outcome.
What?
Then,
I didn't hear you. We chosen now the group called dropout. I drop out children
yes.
from school.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. We'll do now what we call learning by doing. We'll not wait for her till. Is there a clarity in defining the group? You are the jury members now. And they will learn. The next group shall supposed to do better. Okay. Is there a problem with defining the group now? The beneficiaries? Yes or no?
She can clarify how it is a social problem.
لا اوكي احنا عشان will not go into that.
Oh, yes.
I think it is a great social problem, isn't it?
Dropout.
So you have also Rwanda, you have a lot. Okay.
Yeah,
So this is not a. You already have a project, especially when you go to north or to the border side and so. Okay. This is not a problem. What is my problem now? Is the beneficiaries clearly defined?
No.
No.
Okay. Why?
Because children is not maybe primary school or,
Give them applause. Give them applause, please. Good applause.
or the age of those children who drop out from school.
Okay. Age or grade? Which grade they are?
Yeah, great.
Okay. Other thing. Another thing that make it more specific. Because you can't solve the whole problem. This is a very big problem. It's all over Rwanda. Even in Kigali there is something like this.
Yes.
Okay? So you have to define the geographic. Demographics means even geography have to be. In which area, which village, which school even. I would go in which school, not even which village. Okay? Is this clear? So that we learn. So give me now an example from a village. Say village, whatever the village. From out of your head, no problem.
let's say from Masaka sector.
Okay, Masaka sector. So now redefine
Primary school.
the beneficiaries. School dropouts of grade what? Grade what? Grade 6, grade 7? Primary? Primary or usually it is in high school?
No,
Primary, okay. Primary. And the village name?
Masaka.
Masaka. Okay, yeah. Okay. Okay.
So we have
Don't worry.
understood, no need to write.
No need to write.
Yeah, because we
Yes.
we understood.
Yes.
So we find the outcome that to increase the number of children at school.
Bonnie, we need it from here if you want to take it for social media and show the people here. You can sit here.
I straight.
No, sound.
Okay, so here I have to
For sound
go
purpose.
to increase the number of children in primary school in Masaka sector. Then any problem? We find
Yes, I
any-
have a problem also with the outcome. Let's do learning by doing again. Is there a problem with the outcome?
Yeah, I have a problem. Maybe I agree we didn't have enough time to make detailed things, but they should at least say decreasing the rate of children who drop out from school, or increase the number of primary school students who finish the primary.
Okay. And we have a saying in these projects, we call something cannot be measured, cannot be controlled, cannot be improved.
Yes.
Something, remember this, can you write it down?
Yes.
Something cannot be measured, cannot be improved.
Yes.
You want to improve something, right?
Yeah.
It has to have a number. What is the missing number in the outcome? So, Ahmed, this is your project.
It's
Ah.
the percentage, the rate.
What is the percentage I want to reduce? I would reduce the number of, for example, if I'm starting a pilot one for 6 months, 1 year, I would say I want to reduce the number of dropout students by 10%.
Maybe,
I don't say 50%, 80%, because I don't know.
or maybe we should say if you did the research from this percentage up to this.
Yes, if you have a research, we have the data, you can depend on the school have, for example. Now they say our dropout children is more than 70%. So what you will do, you will reduce the dropouts to be 60%.
Yes.
Don't be too much, don't go to a big goal. Always in the beginning, the pilot, choose a small achievable goal. Because if you can do 10%, you can do more. Okay? Yes.
But I have a question. Some people, when they receive a grant, for example, from a donor, they want to aim a big or result outcome so that they show to the donor that they are going to do.
That's what I said before. Because you guys, most of the NGOs now here in Rwanda, they spend most of their time applying for donation, for donors, to get the projects. So they end up missing the big picture. The big picture is not to show the donor, and I want to reduce that much. The big picture, I have done a model with minimal amount of resources. If you go to the, instead of the donor, he tell you what to do, you tell the donor what you want to do. This increase your independence and your hit rate. We call it hit rate. You know what hit rate means? Hit rate. Okay? So that you know what is you can achieve better. What's happening here now, all of us, we go and apply for donor. Because they said we want to reduce the number of students by that much. What will end up doing? Sometimes we'll abuse the data. We'll play with the data. I'll tell you I can do what I can do for a donor if he asks me for 50%. Okay? I can bring 50% back. I give them food, I give them like this, but maybe they don't stay for long. As long as the food is there, because there is food, no? They don't have enough meals, for example, I don't. They will stay as long as they get food. Why? I did not do the model without depending on resources. That's so remember, it's not about again the big numbers. It's about creating a model, then you can increase.
Yes.
And we want to actually revert the way things done. For that, we call our institute advanced studies. It means it's not normal studies. We are saying you need to change the mindset even of the NGOs, international NGOs. In the note, they ask you what projects they want to do. You ask them what projects they ought to do. Because you already had a success story with a small model. Am I clear?
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Then the resources needed to achieve. We first have to engage the community. The community
sit
we
down,
may
Asha.
include parents or families, the local authorities includes village representative, district representative, because they do researches with the IMIGO, you know, they have data of children who dropped out from school. So if they all engaged, they can help us to find out how much number of children who dropped out from school, the reason why those children have dropped out from school, and other related issues you should tell. Or maybe we don't know, but in the community
Okay.
they should know.
Is it clear what she said? I have a problem with that also. Why am I the only one who have always problems here in Rwanda? Huh? Problem creator. Yeah. I don't take things for granted. That's the problem. What is the problem? Tell me I'm not the only one who creating problem here. What is the problem with what she said? It is good, right? But you as a scientist, Prof. Ahmed,
Yeah.
would you take primary data or secondary data?
From
Primary.
Anything.
No, I think primary data.
Primary data, right?
Yes.
It must be primary data first, then I go for secondary data. The difference between primary data means I go and sit with the children that are dropouts. I ask them why they are dropping out, what's their condition, I visit their home. This is primary data.
Yes.
Especially I'm taking only 10%. Let's say they say we are the last year, we had 7, I'm taking only maybe about 100 students maximum. Not more, I'm sure, because 10% is not a lot. Okay? I will see their families, their family condition. Okay? Then I will ask about other stakeholders, which is, we call it secondary data. Most of my projects that was successful from first time, because primary data was 90%. I never depended on government, on other people, even school master, I will not take the data from him first. If you don't listen to the primary data from the beginning, your ear will have lots of noise. And you'll get used to the noise. It's an easy job. I ask people, they tell me. So I can define, I will design something according to secondary data. Isn't that dangerous?
Very good.
Very dangerous.
There is a problem.
Yes.
You said that 90% was your primary data, which is good, but there is a problem.
Yes.
It seems that you can find realities with 90%, with realities which is different from what secondary data has in the reports. Then when you report your
And I want to give him applause because this guy is awake. This guy is awake. He's asking good questions because he wants to understand. Okay?
Yeah.
I will answer you.
Yeah.
What is the dangers from these people? They have knowledge, right? They have experience. It doesn't mean that their experience is the truth that I'm looking for. I will calibrate my primary data, which is my observations, and my interviews, and my survey, the field data. I calibrate it with their experience. But I will not let their experience guide me from the beginning to a place where I did not see. Because you are not supposed, see, we are not gods, we are humans. We are not supposed to design something from the past. We are designing something for today and tomorrow.
Yes.
Past I cannot solve. They'll give me always something about the past. Even if the past was yesterday. Even if the past was yesterday. So this is the way we can bring better solutions to your social economy. Okay? Because the most dangerous from these secondary data is that they'll give you their experience. And they tell you, for example, don't go this way, don't go this way, don't go this way. Because they experience it. But in reality, maybe it's not because their way was wrong, they didn't achieve. Okay? Not because it is right. Not necessarily. Okay? You take this into consideration. So always when I say, see when I drawn that one for you. I drawn this one earlier for you, right? Sorry. Okay. This one I drawn it for you, right? Remember? Okay, it's like this, right? The expertise, the experts, the secondary data, use it here. Okay? For example, I have a project about medicines. I don't think here in Rwanda applicable, but I did this project around the world. We take lots of medicine from the hospitals. But do we consume all the medicines? No. Okay? Most countries who have refrigeration system, we trust high, we ask these people to bring it back and then recycle. There are some pharmacologists, they don't like this. Because they said, oh, this is worried because it can be dangerous. But we minimize because many countries, in certain countries, they don't have medicines, such type of medicines. Okay? So I take the expertise, a pharmacologist like him, okay, and I take him here, where after I start checking what type of medicine it's needed. Is this country have diabetes a lot? Then I start to collect about. I don't collect all the medicines. I collect specific type of medicines. Okay. So here I didn't listen to the pharmacology because the pharmacist told me, no, don't collect medicines. Keep it. People are dying.
Yeah.
So I'm reducing the risk. Then I'll take the pharmacologist to do for me the screening. Okay? So don't take secondary data in the beginning. Take it in the end. Okay? Yes. Continue. So far you're doing good, Tara. Even though I'm giving you a hard time. But this is, yeah.
And then the second thing we can do to solve the problem is to engage the community in generating income activities. So that should, we assume that one of the problems that should make children to drop out from school, one should be the poverty. As the doctor said that you first have to eat, then you think after. We know that eating may strengthen our brain, our thinking also. So if their families are economically stable, it may help to achieve, to increase the percentage, let's take 10, that 10% we engage to increase.
Okay, good. So he's applying. See, so now stick to the 10%. That's good. This means she's learning. Okay. I have a small problem with this. I saw it. I'm afraid today you'll say this guy is always just crazy. What's my problem with this? She said something very good. Nobody can argue about this, right?
Yeah.
I can argue about it. What's our problem? When we tell you what is your mindset says, when I tell you a good student, he's student A, and he always go to school, and student is dropout. What's your mind come with it? What's your mindset tell you? Which type of student is better?
The one who goes to school.
Ahmed, because you've gone through that. Student A, right?
Yes.
But you don't know from, I told you from before, I might not tell you, but I told other workshop, I showed the case study. Most of my case studies proven that those dropouts, those who will not maybe giving a hard time for the professor or for the teacher in the class, they will most probably be the best entrepreneurs. Like he was saying about the orphans. Okay? If they are given the chance. Maybe they are not good, by the way, maybe they have, a psychological problem about their ability to to get attention span is slow. Maybe they don't have proper glasses. There are lots of things that is causing people to drop out, not only because of food.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes.
So what I should study? Again, I go back to my data, primary data, and then see if these people I can get their skills to bring for me income generation to sustain the impact of the project. Okay? Because maybe they want to, they don't want to continue to graduate from high school. It's better, but maybe. Remember Bill Gates, this one Elon Musk, these guys, they didn't finish the university. Okay? Okay, Steve Jobs, they never finished the university. Okay, so don't judge people and they are these people. If we give them food, it might solve your problem, but not the whole type of the people. Some people, they are dropouts, not because they don't have food, because they have other things. And their attention span, but they're good in merchandising. Maybe they are good at selling for you this, or creating a new product from this one. This is where I need to know their skills. Yeah. You want to say something, Alex?
Mindset change.
Yes.
Yes. Mindset.
Right.
Change the mindset.
So, and we say that one, this is the slogan again. I'm giving you today some slogans you remember. We say, give the auditee the benefit of the doubt. The auditee means the beneficiary. Give him the benefit of the doubt. Doubt he's maybe not to drop out because of food only.
Yes.
Not because of family stability. Don't generalize the problem.
That's right.
Doubt that he's maybe because he don't have proper glass, because he don't like the teacher, because he don't like the school environment, he like the school to be playful, but the schools here are classical, they have to memorize. Okay? So doubt, what is the reason for that? And then let's try to design, we call it customizing solutions. Okay?
That's why
Yes.
the screening is really
Yes.
important.
Yes.
So The third one, it's the technique or the activity we should
Can you raise your voice?
Again, please. Third one.
Raise your
Okay.
voice.
So as you see that we should, after engaging the community, the family, after helping in generating income activities, and then we should raise the awareness to the community, to the local authorities, to the children, so that all of them should give the impact of increasing the number of children to that 10% of school, of the children who attend primary school. Thank you.
Thank you. Do you have any questions? Okay, last, we're not finished, wait, probably. Okay, any comment about what she said last thing? About the last, yes,
I
Prof.
don't know whether it's with respect to that.
Yes.
In our situation, we have an hypothetical situation, maybe, because we are not on the field now. We're just trying to practice what we have learned. Now, there were solutions you mentioned that I was wondering, how did you, what are the information that guided to the solutions, for example?
Okay, thank you. The information we should know, we should tell them this. The importance of going to school.
No, I don't mean that one. I mean, for example, for me to tell them the importance of going to school,
Okay.
I need to know what are their challenges that makes me to say these are the things I will address.
It's here. It's here. It's here. We say that the first activity you should do is to engage the community to find out the problem, the number of children who dropped out from school first, then the reason why those children dropped out from school. So first of all, we know that information. Okay?
So,
I think that's what
I think I missed that piece, I'm sorry. So maybe when you said engage, I was looking at engage from another angle. But I think that probably what I read from it now is that you want to collect information, because I don't even know how many people are dropping out of school. It might just be an idea that they are dropping out of school, and actually they are not dropping out of school. They are actually doing something else. Maybe for me, I would think that I need to get first to the schools.
Okay.
How many enrollment do you have last time? What is the problem that there is facing from entry enrollment? Maybe now, after I see the people in part 1, part 2, part 3, they were reducing over time. So I can establish that indeed, students are not coming back to school.
Yes.
But if I don't have a process like that, it will be difficult for me to come to solutions. That seems like the reason why I'm asking.
So we will assume.
But the word engage, he used is right. The word engagement means that she's collecting data.
So good.
They are participating in the collection.
Yes.
So the word is good. Yes.
Yes.
Well, the family, so that we know exactly the problem.
Great.
The problem should come from the community.
Good.
The problem should come from the family. It should come from the local authorities. Maybe children are getting threatened from local authorities or with other problems.
Yes.
Yeah. That's why.
Or they think they can collect money better than to sit in school.
Yes.
They say, okay, I can collect money better way.
Yes.
And I think I heard one workshop, right? I think you said it.
Yes,
Go ahead.
I did research on this, specifically in Rwanda and in the Philippines. Yeah. One of the paper will be, the book will be released in May, this May. So in Rwanda I did this research in Gisagara, I can see. Most of the reason of dropout is to help their
No, be
family.
humble. As per your outcome. Not the reason. It's not the reason. It's as per your outcome of study.
Yes.
Yes. عشان be-
One of the outcome, as they mentioned when I interviewed them, to help their family. They say, okay, why can I go to school when my mother needs water or need to help them? Yes, that's the aspect of poverty. Thank you very much.
لا, I heard it from different, I think from you or someone in the last workshop or when.
Yes, I talked about this at the
They tell
first.
the teacher we can pay you.
Yes.
They are making more money than you.
Yeah.
So why we should sit in a class? Since we are
Yes,
making more
yes.
money than
I
you.
said about this in the mining region, in Rulindo district also.
But we
Yeah.
think primary school, at least they should, it can be a basic. At least they
Yeah.
should know how to read and how to write. Maybe there are some other associated problems with high school, universities.
Okay, we're running out of time. I wanted to comment to generalize the.
Should I see?
No, I want to comment before you said. Still, you are the leader. That you know, to generalize the model. She said what she said. She said we will publicize about it, right, or something like this. How we publicize about our model? Let's say you made a good model in your area. How we can publicize about it? Besides publishing, which is our specialty.
You can use even social media.
No, let people see the learning side.
Yeah.
If you want, see, if you don't want people to copy you, just tell them come and see. They will see, but they will never can copy you. But we are saying about inspiration, right? We want people to copy us. And maybe we are not meant, God has not meant for us to do all the model, you know. Again, she go and say, I will reduce 40% now, because I reduced 10%. Let others also start doing 10%. Okay? And you teach them the learning, the cycle they go through. Most of the failures is about failure of learning, not failure of capacity. People, they don't know how to learn. Organization don't know how to learn. Okay? Actually, the worst learning is happen in organizations. Okay? Okay.
Let's listen to the other group.
Yes. Thank you very much. Now we can see. Okay. Next team. Who's next? Yes.
The second group,
You can go. You have to. Hold, please. Two papers mean good work. I should not give you a lot of difficult time. But try to learn from Providence team. Don't go the same mistakes.
Yes.
Okay.
okay, like this, I think it is readable. So this is the group, the group 2. We thought about a problem in our community. The problem we found out is the high rate of unemployed women in Rwanda. We did not give the number because of short time, but if you have time, you can find how much is the rate. And this problem causes dependency of women vis-a-vis or towards their husbands. Because they are not employed, they depend on their husband for everything. So we want to reduce this problem. So we want now women to be self-reliant. We want them to have financial capacity to solve some of the issues or needs.
The problem with you guys, and you accept whatever he's saying. I've been keeping quiet because you are saying I'm problem maker. I want to hear from you. Is there a problem with whatever he said now? What is the missing part? Not a problem. He's in the right direction, but what's, yes.
The high rates, it's how much?
Yes. Which village? What is the percentage you want to reduce? Or what are the type of the women that and some women, by the way, they are happy that they are working with their children and so on. So those who want to get employed, you are working on those, right? Who want to get employed, but they don't have skill or they are not getting employment, right? In a specific village or a specific area. Where is this is a problem? You need to define the area where you're going to work on. Okay?
Yeah. So we want to reduce the rate of unemployed women in Muhanga district.
Okay, good.
in a rural Muhanga district.
Okay.
Yeah. And the rate is
Unemployed women who want to work.
yes.
Look, again, I repeat to you, most of unemployed women sometimes, they don't want to work. Already they are busy with their family. If they have 5 to 6 children, maybe they prefer to be at home with their children. Because it's not worth it to be losing that thing. Maybe. Okay?
Yeah.
So you have to define here
yes.
with women that already looking for jobs, but they don't find, or their skill capacity is low. For that, they are not getting unemployed. Define the problem so that, something cannot be measured, cannot be improved. Okay? Something cannot be measured, cannot be improved.
Yeah. So thank you. So that is why we know all those details when we collect primary data.
Right.
This is just a draft of our ideas for this project.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have in mind these women who are no longer dependent. We already know that there are women who are satisfied staying at home, caring for children, doing the chores at home. But there are also others, because of life is becoming more and more difficult today, they want to work. So we want them to work. So the approach we are going to try to, yes.
Good, I'm getting another problem maker like you. A good sign. Yes.
The outcome. So we know that it has to be measurable.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Again, the problem of figures. I said.
Can you restate it? Yeah, restate it. And try to learn what you are doing. Yes.
Yeah, we will put the figures later when we finalized it. So we will.
Self-reliant.
No, you have to say it now. عشان we can help you.
So we want to.
Remember, radar. The first R is about.
Yeah. So the
outcome.
Yeah.
We don't know the outcome. We don't know what's going to happen.
We want 80% of them being self-reliant.
Okay.
That's the
Yes. No, 80% is the outcome. Now the problem is 40% dependent. So we want to reduce 20%.
Okay.
dependent
If
or
I think-
independent.
I think we should remove the word dependent because it's not the major problem. Not that they are dependent, but they want to do something.
They want to work.
Yeah, they want to work and hand something.
Right.
Yes.
So that is the major area. So and that gives them some level of life expectancy as they desire.
They want to work as a woman and they work to work sometime to support the family.
Yes, sir.
Both.
So thank you for the input.
Yes.
Yeah. And then to help them achieve this, we will of course give them upskill. This is training in areas like vocational, depending on what they are able to do or what they need, their needs are. Some will go, for example, textiles, others will do small trade, like these, those ones doing small businesses.
Okay. What is the problem here? Yes.
So they don't really show. what
Next
they-
workshop you're gonna be presenting. Next workshop you will do it. Yes. Okay.
They don't show us what they will help, like techniques they will use for them to.
You started to
solve
give
the
solutions.
problem.
I'll give you another slogan to put in mind. When you diagnose, you don't give solutions. What he's doing now? He's a stage in giving solutions. While we are supposed to, in a stage of doing a mechanism
Yes.
of how we are going to
Reduce.
measure these people and then reduce these people. Okay? Solution will come later. Yes. Solution will come in the deployment, not in the approach.
And the approach.
Yes. Approach means the mechanism you're going to know